Hey, what's up guys? Jason Julius here, and we've already talked a little bit on this channel about how to find a woman's G-spot. But in this video, I want to talk a little bit more about what the G-spot feels like. All right, so recently I was a guest on a podcast and we were talking about how to find the G-spot, how to stimulate the G-spot to give women amazing orgasms, even squirting orgasms. And when I was talking to him, we were talking about what does the G-spot actually feel like. So I want to give you a distinction to help you understand when you're going in to find the G-spot. So if you imagine your woman laying on her back and you are between her legs and you enter her with your finger palm up, the G-spot's going to be about a knuckle and a half to 2 knuckles in up on the front wall, right? Now, what are you looking for? Now, you may have heard me say you're looking for that wrinkled or ridged area. And some guys are like, have I found it? I don't feel that. Another distinction that you should know is that the G-spot feels different whether or not she's aroused or not. So if she's not very aroused, it's gonna be very flat. It might be even hard to find. It might be hard to even feel anything. But as she becomes more aroused, then you'll feel the front wall begin to being more engorged and balloon up a little bit, and it will become more pronounced. But what you're looking for, and an easy way to think about this, is if you take your thumb and you put it on the back of your front teeth, and you feel where that piece of skin is, where your front 2 teeth meet the roof of your mouth, right here, like if you feel right there, you can feel that ridge right there, and that feels similar to what the G-spot feels like. And another example, it might feel even a little bit different, is if you take your thumb and put it all the way up on the roof of your mouth, like that, like up on the roof, and you feel that ridge at the top, that's very similar to what you're looking for. Now, it should also be pointed out that the roof of your mouth is much more hard than what you're going to be feeling inside of her. You're going to be feeling the front wall of her vagina, which is a much more spongy type of material. That gives you an idea of what you're looking for. Now that you actually know what you're looking for, another distinction I also want to point out too, is I don't want you to get really hung up on, am I on the spot? Am I at her G-spot or not? Just based off of how it feels. What I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to her body language. For myself, I really don't get caught up thinking, am I in the right spot based on how it feels? Because believe it or not, everyone's genitals are different, and some women it can be a little bit more obvious than not, and that's fine. However, the best indicator, in my opinion, is to just stimulate that area and watch her body language. And when you see her start to tense up, be like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? That's when you know you're in a good spot. And remember that the front wall of her vagina, all the way from that knuckle and a half, 2 knuckles in, all the way back to her cervix on the front wall, just before the cervix is her A spot, that whole area is really sensitive. So just getting hung up on this spot or that spot, you might miss out on all these other areas that might be very sensitive and can lead to an orgasm. So just try stimulating that whole front wall, watch her body language, and you'll know that you found the G-spot. So if you want to learn more about giving women G-spot squirting orgasms, I do have an educational video over on my blog at jasonjulius.com/squirt. So go ahead and check that out. And I do have some more cool content coming up. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.